Hello, my sweet friends. Welcome to the Art Cake Coach podcast. My name is Cristina Revalo. I'm a sugar paste modeling artist, a teacher, a coach for cake artists, Cake Friends Day creative community manager, award winning cake decorator, and representative of international cake competitions. I'm so happy to have you here. If you are a cake artist, a cake enthusiast, or a baker who is seeking some help, in anything related to your time management, social media management, setting your goals for yourself or your business, your mindset towards your business, or even a few hints of how to be part of the international cake community, cake collaboration, and cake competitions, you are in the right place. So, welcome to today's episode. Well, hello, my sweet friends. Welcome to another episode of the RK Coach podcast. Christina here. I'm so happy to have you back. On today's episode, is actually an interview. I'm going to be releasing two interviews that I've had with me for quite a while now. Editing and just getting to the right moment to release them because there were other things going on and I didn't want to lose the momentum in other topics, but it is time. And today it is the turn of Maythe DelAngel, which is a beautiful, beautiful lady from Mexico who lives in the United States and has had an amazing success in her career, hardworking woman, beautiful takeaways from this episode. So I just invite you to listen to this one. She was talking to me while she was working. So if the sound is a little bit rough, bear with her, bear with me, because she was actually decorating a cake while she was talking to me. She didn't want to miss the opportunity to talk to us. And I'm going to take this time just to give you a quick to share with you some announcements, a quick word about what's coming up in for the art cake experience, the art cake coach, and cake friends stay creative. In the month of April, we're finishing March this week, so next month is going to be dedicated to teaching. I have to say, I have to be honest, I have been creating and curating a teaching workshop. More than a workshop, it has come from a workshop to now, I think it's a complete course masterclass on teaching. I will be honest with you, for about 5 years. This is a project that has been going for about 5 years, where I really want to share with you as much as I can, as I possibly humanly can, about becoming an instructor, teaching your craft, taking your business, your cake business, into the next level of teaching. I have been a teacher for a long time. If you have listened to this episode, you know about it. If you don't know, I started my first job, like proper job, was as an ESL English teacher in my 20s. So it's been around 20 years since I've been teaching one thing or another. I have gone from teaching kids to teaching adults to teaching cake decoration to teaching gelatin art, and I have done it in all the ways possible. I've been hired by schools. I've been doing it as an independent teacher, as a freelancer. I have organized workshops. I have worked for other institutes and schools, culinary schools. I have worked with professional students. I have worked with beginners. I have worked with children, with adults. I've done it all. And I have been gathering information in these 20 years on how to approach teaching, even though if you're not a teacher, how to engage your student and keep them motivated, and how to organize an experience, because it's not just a workshop, it's not just a course, but an experience that your students will enjoy and will want to come back. So all of this is going to be part of the teaching masterclass or course that I will be offering you by the end of April. But before that, I want to take you by the hand, step by step, through all this experience of either becoming a teacher if you're not, being an instructor of your craft, or if you are already a teacher, if you're teaching and you feel there is something missing, either if it's structure, time management during the class, curriculum organization, promoting, marketing your classes, reaching out to more people, finding more students, all of this, it's going to be for you as well. So it's not just for new teachers. If you are already an instructor and a teacher, there is something for you to hear in this masterclass. And I'm going to be sharing with you every possibility of teaching one-on-one, teaching groups, individual teachings, online teachings, face-to-face teachings, everything that you need to know. But like I said, it's a lot. I've been working on this for a long time, and I want to divide this experience for you in the easiest way possible. So I'm going to take you by the hand, and I want you to listen carefully, because the first step you need to take in order to be part of this experience is very, very simple. There will be 2 live free events in both of my groups, in Cake Friends Stay Creative and in the coaching group on Facebook. And they're free, they're live. I only ask you to join either one of them or both of them if you want to in the link that I will be leaving here on the description. So on April 11th at 6 o'clock p.m. Lisbon time, GMT. Remember, we are in the Greenwich Meridian time plus one, because the the time changed last weekend. We had the summertime now. So 18 hours Lisbon time. I'm going to be doing this live event on Cake Friends Stay Creative. And on April 13 at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I will be repeating the same event on the Art Cake Coach group. Both free groups on Facebook. I'm going to leave the link here so you can join the groups and you can enroll in these 2 events. Why? Because the first thing that I want you to know about your teaching path is just the basics. And the basics is why? Why do I want to do it? Why do I want to become a teacher? Or why do I want to improve my teaching techniques? So we're going to tackle that in this free teaching live event and many other things, but we're going to be tackling that. So that's the first step that I want you to take. Just enroll in this free live event either on Cake Friends Stay Creative on April 11th at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, or on April 13th at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on the Art K Coach group on Facebook. After that, you will be invited to join a free class. I'm going to give you another free class. Now, this free class will require a little bit more commitment because it's going to be a 2-hour webinar on how to create your workshop from your idea to teaching to following up on your students to having a marketing of that specific workshop. Everything is going to be covered on that. I mean, from A to Z. So, and it's going to be free for you as well. So, I'm going to be leaving the links of the first step you need to take in order to start in this journey on your teaching. I'm passionate about this. I love this because I see, for me, it's all about the results that your student get and how satisfying, how fulfilling it is for a teacher to pass knowledge. It's just so rewarding. I have no words to describe how grateful I am for having that experience in my life for so long. And I want you to have the same in a very easy, very relaxed, very controlled way. So no stress, no fuss, just the fun of teaching. So I will be leaving the links here in this episode so you can join our whole month of teaching workshops and teaching live events so you can either become a teacher of your craft or improve your teaching techniques. And I am so happy to introduce a new partner for the RK Coach podcast. A big, big, big shout out to my sweet friend Maria Barna from Mayatina. If you don't know Mayatina, I'm going to tell you all about it. Mayatina is a flexible flower paste that is made in Austria by my sweet friend, entrepreneur, businesswoman, Angel Maria Barna. What happens? This paste is absolutely flexible, okay? And it's now available for dry, mid-humid, and high humidity environment. So you can choose which product to use depending on where you live. It can be stable, it can be versatile, and it's shatterproof because, and this is the great news, it remains flexible for months after it dries. It's available in different sizes and different colors. It's based on tapioca and rice flour, and it's vegan, halal, and GMO free. So, what's not to like about this paste? I have to be honest. You know that I don't do flowers, but I use Mayatina paste for dresses, for skirts, ruffles on all of my sugar paste modeling, bows, because it's absolutely flexible, it doesn't break, and it totally looks like fabric. So I recommend it 100%, and I urge you to go and check out this website with all the information about this very, very unique product that is now in the market. And it is a family business, is all made by this sweet lady that has all of these beautiful products available for us. So don't forget, go check out Mayatina's website, check out all of the amazing products they have, check out all of the amazing characteristics that you can choose from, and just say hello to Maria for me and tell her that I sent you because she's amazing. So thank you so much, Mayatina. Thank you so much, Maria, for being part of the family of the Art Cake Coach podcast. Hello, my
All
sweet
righty.
friends. Hello, Maite. How
Hello,
are you
Christina.
today?
Happy to be here chatting with you and with all our two friends.
Oh, me too. I'm so happy to have you here. Mate and I, we were just chatting a little bit before recording the episode, and we're going to be touching a a few interesting questions here, and
Yes.
with this amazing lady Maythe DelAngel, which has been so successful, has had so
Aw.
many great things going on in her career in the past 2 years. She rocketed her career up to the sky, and we're going to talk about her and many more accomplishment and success to come for you, Maite. I'm
Yes.
sure.
I hope, and I'm working. I'm working really super hard, And it's more, you know what? It's not about the awards or recognition. Obviously, that's amazing. It's
Yeah.
just like a personal growth. It's just something like I can do, and I enjoy doing it. So why not? You know?
Yeah, I think that is the biggest takeaway when you have success, right? It's not
Yeah.
just about the award or the recognition, like you said, but proving to yourself that you can do it, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Especially, I
Exactly.
mean, with all the things that have been happening personally and the war and
Mhm.
everything.
Exactly, exactly. So let's everybody welcome Maite here today to the Art Cake Coach podcast. I was talking to Maite, like, why did I decided to call Maite? Well, it's not like, oh, I decided to call you and not another. It's just I was so interested in her story because I mean there's some things we can relate. We're both Latin Americans or Latin American backgrounds, living in
Different country.
in a different country, right? Um,
Yeah.
and succeeding despite all odds, and hardworking. And Maite, I think Maite, you're an example to follow for so many people of
Oh, thank you.
perseverance, of success, and still the sweetest, most humble person that you can meet. So
Thank
we're
you.
going to be talking about that. But of course,
Okay.
Maite, we all want to know how everything started. Like that's the first question I asked to all of the
I know,
guests
right?
of the podcast. Like, how did you start baking? How did it all start for you?
Okay, so I'm always been a crafty person, doing crafts, art, painting, stay my whole life. I went just for a couple months to a school when I was, I don't know, maybe 17. Woo! So I always loved to do art, and I never had the opportunity to like develop that skill, even though I keep painting my whole life. And then I did like face painting for parties, for kids parties for 12 years. So
Okay.
that helped. But everything started, just watching a TV show, and then someone was doing a cake with covering with fondant, and I was like, "What is that?" you know, I always I can call like entrepreneur. So I always love to start business, or so I always wanted, to have a business that I can do and work and sustain myself. And after when I had kids, to have the time to be with the kids, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So it just started with a TV show, and in 2011 that I saw this first show, and then I started looking. That time there was no much information like today that you
Yeah.
just open the the global school YouTube or
Oh,
or
yeah.
Google Encyclopedia, and then you can find
YouTube
everything. Yeah,
encyclopedia. Yeah,
yeah.
true.
So everything started like that. Start like doing my own thing. I start like to self taught everything and little bit information that I was doing or having here and there. And it's just experimenting,
Yeah.
until the information was a little bit more available. So I started just discovering like my K crush, Liz Merrick, Sugar Good Show.
Yeah.
In 2013, I guess it was when I started following her, and start just discovering all these big names, and start following their careers. And I was like, well, it's something that probably I can follow, and achieve.
Yes.
That's how it started.
Wow. I mean, it's funny that you mention it because I can relate to things from all the people that have been in the podcast, and one of the things that you
Hmm.
mentioned is being crafty and artsy, and
Yeah.
you all start from we. I guess we all start from there, not because we want to
Yep.
be bakers or because we want
No,
to be.
exactly, exactly.
It comes because of the creative side, and then we translate that creativity into edible art.
Yeah.
Once I had a teacher from the I took the Wilton method,
Oh,
and
yeah, me
said,
too.
yeah, I mean, we all started there, right? And when she said it's easier to teach an art person how to bake than a baker to be an artist.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I was like,
definitely.
you're absolutely right, but
Yeah,
not
definitely.
diminishing our bakers out
Yeah,
there.
no, 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 no,
Come
no.
on,
No, of course not.
because the cake has to taste good,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but that art side, it has to be there in order to start, right?
Yeah, a
uh,
little bit, yeah. So
yeah.
sometimes, I mean, I feel, I mean, when people like, oh, you're so amazing, but, and then, yeah, because I like to paint. Oh, so it's like taking the effort, oh, because you already know how to
Ah,
paint.
you know how
No,
to
it's like,
do that, yeah.
no, but it's not, it's effort as well.
It
And
is. It is.
in,
I mean,
keep
the art
implementing.
background is there, but it's not the
But
same
if you,
thing to paint with watercolors than to paint with cocoa butter. So come on.
exactly, exactly.
See? Yeah, it's not
Exactly.
the same thing. Yeah, and you have to be, like I said, you have to be aware of not only looking good but tasting good. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and take care of all the,
it's a whole
yeah, to
different
have,
art, right?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
And when did you decide it? Like, okay, I know this. Funny that you mentioned also that we didn't have access to that much knowledge like people do now.
Hmm.
But I mean, back in the day, it wasn't like that. But when you accumulate enough knowledge to say, okay, now I'm going to make a business out of this, or I'm going to dedicate to do this
Yeah.
more. When was that?
Okay. It was around 2015,
Mm.
and there was a show in Facebook called Educa, and then they were doing like free classes, and they were these groups of people. I mean, thousands of people following these pages, And then someday, people from my hometown, Monterrey in Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
just write, oh, who is from Monterrey? So there is 100 people like, oh, I am from Monterrey, blah, blah, blah. And they, oh, we should make a group of local bakers or local people. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So, but that everyone like, oh, when you had it, just tell me, just let me know. So nobody took the leadership,
Yeah.
but me. So I opened the local group, Facebook group, in 2015, around 2015, and it was a success. So it was just only bakers. We all share each other. We all support each other. And since I started doing more like a flour, like sugar flowers, wafer
Oh,
paper flowers when they were nothing.
okay.
And then we start sharing our pictures and art, and then people like, oh, I want to learn. Can you show me? Can you teach me? So I start doing like a small group, like local, and I start teaching. Is when I start teaching. I mean, I have some experience teaching because, as I mentioned, I love art and I've been painting my whole life. I did some art classes, teaching, and so I have experience teaching. So we were like 5 or 6 friends, like, okay, she does chocolate, she does bake, and then we start just sharing knowledge. I like to say, like, sharing knowledge each other. And then, so for 2015 to 2016 is when I start like growing, like people start knowing me as a teacher, as a flower teacher, more than a cake or figurines. I didn't have like much experience doing like figurines or fondant work, etc. But then I was engaged in that time with a guy living in USA, and it's when we moved because I'm married with this person
Okay.
in
That's when you moved
2016.
to the States. Okay.
Yes, exactly, in 2016. But that time, all the shows already was aware of the shows and competitions and TV shows, and I was, oh man, I want to be part of that world. It looks like so much fun. And then I was like, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. I'm sure that I can do it. I went to my first like local show, like it was like crafty show more than the baking. It was some baking included, but it was more like craft. And I
Okay.
saw all these demonstrators and in the booths, and I was like, man, I wish I want to do that. I want to be sitting and then doing demos. And yeah, it was like a, now that I sometimes I remember that feeling, and now that I'm doing it, I mean, it's amazing. No,
How
so
does
it's
that
when,
feel? Describe us how
yeah,
does that feel? Because I know how it feels, but I want you to
yeah.
tell me how that feels.
I mean, it's your heart is like full of happiness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh man, I remember when I was in the other side, like
Yeah.
just watching, walking around, watching on these booths and people doing these the crafties or the whatever. And now it's like I am the other side, so I
Yeah.
know the feelings, both.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's when I start. So I moved 2016, but like my professional like competition career or competitor career was in 2017 for the
Okay.
first time in the Austin show is when I started competing.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I kind of got goosebumps when you were talking about that because it's absolutely true. First of all, that guys, if everybody listening, if you can take away something from here, and Might is here to tell you it is true, and I'm here to tell you it is true, it's possible. Whenever you have that feeling like Might just had, I had it in
Yeah.
other areas. Like one day that's gonna be me. Just look
Yeah,
to that
exactly.
feeling. I mean, grab to that feeling, visualize it,
Yeah.
and work for it, because it
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, not just like sit down and it's a beach. No, so
nah,
do
it's
the
not.
work. Like
Yeah.
make your hand dirty.
Yeah, you get that. I mean, you get down and you work it, but
Yeah,
always with that focus and with that certainty that you're gonna get it, because believe me, you're gonna get it. And then
yeah,
that part when when you see yourself teaching and you see yourself in that other side, and you're like you're filled with gratitude, like, wow,
yeah,
I did
exactly,
it,
exactly.
I accomplished it. And it's an amazing feeling.
Yeah, and I mean,
Actually, today I was.
grateful.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and grateful for the opportunity because I mean there is people that believe in you and your work and
Hmm.
invite you to be part of their
Yeah.
team. They trust with their brand, their products for you to do something. So that's another part, important part to mention.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you about that as well, because it's not just
Hmm.
achieving, it's not just a recognition of people, is the recognition of your peers. So you're part
Hmm.
of an international K community,
Yes.
of the recognition of brands that are going to support your work,
Yeah,
and
because you can impress somebody that is never takes a uh, touch a fondant, or you can impress those people, but
you never
to
know.
impress like but
Yeah.
impress your peers, and I mean that's a
You
different
never
story.
know, and it all comes to the hard work and the focus. That's it, right now, Maite.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
you have
exactly,
come so
exactly.
far, and that's where I wanted to go. I mean, Maite has come so far since you were telling me 2015, right? That's where all
Yeah,
started. That
yeah.
today Maite is nominated, right? Tell us about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh my
For
God.
the just tell me the remind me the award is
Uh,
the
It's
cake
the
masters.
American,
Uh-huh.
it's the American Cake Award. So
American.
they recognize the talent from North America, so Canada, USA, and Mexico.
Yes, and you
And
are
now,
in
I
the.
mean, in the racing star category. But how fun is that I am, well, now the proper word is finalist because people nominate you and now you are a finalist for that
Exactly.
award.
You're not just
And
nominated. You're a
no,
finalist
no,
in the
no,
up
yeah, now you are,
in
I
the
mean, it's
yeah.
the same, you are running for a prize, for an award.
You're almost there. You're almost there, Mike.
Yeah. But
One
yeah,
step
the
closer.
fun, yeah, I know. But the fun thing is that I'm from Mexico. I am Mexicana, but
Yes.
I am running for the USA award.
Yes.
So, and that for me
I
is
was
like
gonna mention
huge.
that, because there is a category for Mexican artists.
Yeah, there is yeah.
Hmm.
So it's fun because I mean, I know about these awards obviously for a while,
Hmm.
but I start paying attention in 2020. It's when I feel myself, I could be in one of those categories.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, if I put myself out,
Hmm.
so will be like Mexico or USA,
Yeah.
well, now it's the fine. I'm USA.
Yeah, it is. It is. And it's a rising star category. And
Rising
talking
star.
about that, because for the awards, in this industry, if you don't know, if you're not sure about how this works with awards in magazine, you
Hmm.
have the chance to nominate, to put yourself out there for nomination,
Yeah.
right?
So
Like
you
we
can
do
put
here.
yourself and ask for people to. I mean, you can nominate yourself.
Hmm.
And then at first it says, how am I gonna do that? It's like, oh,
That's where
but
I wanted to go with
but
the
it's
question.
no, but you know what? Why not? So why
Exactly.
not put yourself? Why not say? So you should be the first person trusting in yourself and
Hmm.
your skill and putting your. Nobody wants to nominate. I don't care. I can nominate myself.
Amen to that. Amen to that, Maida.
Right?
I couldn't agree more with you, because most of people don't even try, because they will first they have this fantasy, this idea that, oh, I'm going to be recognized just for sitting here and posting three things on Facebook. That's not true. You have to put the
Yeah.
hard
No.
work. And
Yeah. Exactly.
and the other hand is like, magically, like in the movies, right? Magically, somebody's gonna see that I'm so good that I'm gonna get nominated and get the award. No, you put
No,
your name out there, you nominate
yeah,
yourself, you ask your friends for
yeah,
support, and you will
yeah,
be
exactly.
surprised that you will be in the finalist. Like my
And then if you are not, I mean, if you didn't make it this year, you know what? You have a 12 months,
exactly,
365 days to prove yourself that you are deserving that to be in that place. So
absolutely.
that
Amen
happened to
to
me
that again.
last year. I went to the awards and I was just sitting in the back and one of the back tables because I was just like one X person more just attending the awards
Yeah.
and again, like with this first time going to the expos, it's like, man, I wish I could be there. So what should I need to do? Is that I think that's the main question. What should I
Hmm.
need to do
Oh, yes,
for me to
absolutely.
be in that position? So now I posted my Facebook like last year I was a spectator and now I am a protagonist.
That's it, Mike. I knew I had to add to invite you to this podcast for a reason because you're talking. I mean, you're talking, and I'm listening to myself because that's the way I
Yeah,
think. I think,
yeah,
okay, I want to be there. What do I need to do in order to be there? Because that's where I want to be next
exactly.
time. And last
Yeah.
year we have here the Cake Masters Awards in Birmingham. That is for the people here
Yeah.
in Europe, and it was the same.
Believe,
I nominated myself. It didn't happen, and I said, well, I have 12
yeah,
more months to
yeah,
figure it out. So
yeah.
next year is going to be the year, and if it's not next year, it's going to be the other year ahead. But
I mean,
I'm not gonna stop.
it's
So
it's a
yeah,
journey. It's a journey, and
yeah.
then that doesn't need to be like a final role for somebody like us.
Up,
It's just like a
absolutely.
stop, like okay, if this stop didn't make it or whatever didn't work out, there is thousand more uh stops and work that you can do
Oh yeah. And one
anyway.
of those is the teaching part. You also wanted to be a demonstrator and a teacher. And we were talking before, and you told me that you're going to be having two classes in different cake events. Tell us about that.
Yes. Okay. So my first show that I attend in 2017, as I mentioned, is the Austin show. Is
Okay.
that takes the cake. So that was my first ever show, and I love that show. I love that cake club. And then I started teaching in 2018, like
Okay.
just kids classes, no, 18, 19, and 2020. So I
Okay.
was like, yeah, I was thinking myself, now I am a grown person. I can do like a grown up classes.
Not just
uh,
kids.
yeah, they're not just. I mean, I love to work with kids because there is like a wide canvas. They don't
Yeah.
have the mind said like, oh no, I'm gonna fail. Oh no, this is so. No, they enjoy just doing something. So I
Yeah.
love to work with kids. But obviously, I mean, you need to feel like, oh yeah, I'm a grown woman.
Exactly. Let me
So
teach the big ones.
now, yeah. So
Yeah.
now after all my work, I have the class in uh, April 4. It's 2 days after the show
Okay. Okay.
because it's a cookie that it has a lot of dimension and a lot, so it needs time to do it.
Okay. Good.
So that's my next class, and then the other one, thanks to that cookie that I'm teaching, I went to CookieCon. CookieCon is the largest cookie convention.
Wow.
It's around like 1,000 people in one
Wow.
place the whole weekend doing just cookie things related.
Wow. So it's like
So
it's all
yeah,
about cookies then.
yeah, it's all cookies. So they
Wow.
have these the show art. I think it's the show art something. Yeah. So they
Okay.
have competition. So they have a competition.
Nice.
And I attend 2020 and I won. I won People Choice. I won first place. Oh, I won with my three entries. Yeah?
Yeah.
But one of those cookies are the one that I'm teaching in Austin. But thanks to that, now I am part of the instructors that CookieCon has. So they have the core instructors they know. So you pay your ticket. It's a little bit pricey, but you have free classes, hands-on demo, and a lot of knowledge, a lot of friends. You make a lot of friends from all over USA.
Oh,
So one of the classes is the core classes. You just go and wash for 45 minutes every hour, classes.
okay.
But
Okay.
but there is like hands-on demo or the elective. So you go and take a 45 minutes classes, but you do something. You it's like hands-on demo. So I'm
It's not
one
just
of the
yeah, it's not just a demo. You are
yeah.
working on a project.
So yeah, and then it's just like 16 people each hour during the full day. So I am one of those instructors this time. So it's like a big deal. It's like uh, first time when I went and competed and won, and now I'm instructor in that
And now
cookie
you're an
course.
instructor. Like I mean, and after
Yeah.
that you're gonna be a judge. I don't know
I
what you're
mean,
gonna
that's
be.
another
You're
that's
gonna have your
another
own
goal.
competition. I
That's
mean,
another goal.
there's always something else, right? Which is
Of
great because
course.
that keep us in the drive of just keep going and keep doing it and keep doing it. That's
Yeah, just
awesome. That's
just keep
awesome.
keep looking keep looking for trouble yourself.
We love this kind of travel, don't we?
I know,
Yeah,
yeah, of course.
yeah. It's funny. There are things that in I went to I've done competitions
Uh-huh.
just because I said, well, I need to do it, I need to try it, I need to prove it to myself, and I
Yeah.
realized that I don't like it. That's
Oh,
me. That's me. It's like too much pressure
okay.
for me. I like the teaching part. So I'm focusing more on
Yeah.
the teaching part than on the competition part. Because that competition thing for the people
Oh,
who love
wow.
it can be addictive, right? It's like you want to win,
I
you want to
mean,
win.
tell me about it. The
Yeah.
people know me like a professional competitor now.
Yeah, yeah. In that sense, I'm more like, I mean, just you can give me a sticker and I'll be happy. It's fine. I don't care. But look how far I mean your accomplishment in competitions have
Yeah.
got you. If you could give an advice to people who is starting, uh,
Uh-huh.
think of Maite, I don't know, 15 years ago.
Hmm.
Think of another Maite in the world right now. What piece of advice can you give this person in the cake world, of course, to get where they want to get?
Just don't give up. It's a. I know life gonna throw you a lot of rocks or a lot of I don't know things happen in life.
Mm-hmm.
But if you like found that happy place that give you, it can be cake or whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be like cake related. So if you find that happy place in that specific thing, so when you're in trouble, just go to that happy place.
Go to the happy place. I love that one.
And I mean, but make your hands dirty. So make the work.
Get to work. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. I mean,
Yeah, don't
I
wait to
know
wait for
dreams.
things, right?
Yeah, so I know dreams is very dreaming is nice, and I mean you have to, it's part of.
Hmm.
But dream never come true if you don't working in the reality.
Absolutely, absolutely. I
Yeah,
mean, dreams, if a dream is in your head and you're just thinking about it, it's just going to keep being a dream. But if you
yeah,
get, like you say, if you get your hands dirty and you start working and you visualize it and you go for it, it's going to become a reality for sure, for sure. And we
exactly.
have experienced that, Martha, you and I, in different
Yes,
ways, and we know it's true. We know it's true.
yep.
Maite, you mentioned that you are from Mexico, right?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah. And where do you live in the States? I didn't ask you. Where exactly do you live in the States?
I live in San Antonio,
In San
Texas.
Antonio, in Texas.
Yeah.
Good,
Hmm.
good. And you do have, because you mentioned it before, you have reached so many goals and you have done so many things. And one of the things is that you now have brands that sponsor you. How did that happen?
Yeah. I mean, this happened in 2018.
Okay.
Thanks to Rosa Laura, the Rosa Laura
Oh,
Sanchez. I think
Rosita,
it's that.
yes, or your
Yeah.
Rosa,
Okay.
you're
Thanks.
listening, Rosa,
She's
big kiss.
she's my good mother.
Oh,
She is my good mother. So she saw me, she found me, she started uh, recommended my work to the owner of the Ma Baker and Chef brand
Okay.
because
Okay.
she was part of that brand for a couple of years, you know.
Yeah.
So she was like, I'm gonna talk to Jesus Sanchez and I'm gonna let you know, and thanks to her, so she is my godmother of the cake.
Oh, I
I
love
love her
it.
so much. Yeah, yeah. We haven't met in person yet, but
Really?
hopefully, for yeah,
It's funny
yeah.
because I mean, you have been in Cake Friend Stay Creative as a teacher. Rosa Laura is a big advocate of
I
Cake Friend
mean,
Stay Creative.
not. I mean,
And
I met her. I mean, through Facebook, and then we
yeah,
been
but when you
talking,
talk, when I
but
see you
in
guys talking,
person.
I thought you knew each other like for ages, like
No,
personally.
no.
Oh, that's
She
so funny.
found me. She found me in 2017 or something, and she started following my work. She started cheering me up. That's it. Thanks to her.
Well,
So
Rosa, this let's dedicate this episode to Rosa because she has also been there for me so much with Cake for
I
Stay
know.
Creative.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
always there
She's
for the demos, for the participation.
yep.
She kindly also sent me some My Baker's product
Yeah,
for
she
trying it
sent.
out,
Yeah,
and they're
exactly.
amazing.
Same.
I have my
Yeah,
beautiful box of all of the shades from My Baker that I
yeah.
love.
She sent me
Yeah.
that. I mean, I knew the brand because before I moved to USA, I went to be a demonstrator for that brand just a couple months before I left, So people is already like look for me, okay?
Okay. Okay.
And I knew the brand and everything. So that's how it happened. So
Yeah.
far I've been with them since 2018. It's a family business. It's an amazing business. It's
Beautiful.
100% Mexican,
Ah,
and
love
then
it. Love
yeah,
it. I fell in love with, we
I'm
went
I'm
to
proud of it.
Mexico last year, me and my family, and
Uh
we fell
huh.
in love with Mexico. We just
Yeah.
we just want
I
to
mean,
keep
it's
going
beautiful.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
beautiful, a
that's
beautiful country with beautiful people. Yeah.
yeah. So I've been working with them. So like Soflo, they already put a booth, a big booth, that's super nice and
Nice.
large.
Yeah.
So I'm going to work this next Soflo cake. It's in Miami in April 29 and 30. I think it's for
Okay.
30 and 4 something. Yeah, I'm working with it. I'm gonna be there.
Perfect. And through your website, can people get in contact with the
Oh
brand?
yeah, I'm
Okay.
I'm I'm selling products here in USA, and then you can go to my Shopify
Okay.
store. We can
Okay.
just put the link. It's in my Shopify.
Yes, I will be including all of the links for the competitions, Maythe's classes, and shows,
Mhm.
and my baker
Yeah.
and your website, so people can shop for the
Mhm.
product as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna be including all of this in the episode. If you're listening and you're interested, just go to the description of the episode in any
Mhm.
platform that you're listening it to, and the links will be there. Awesome. Maite, now,
Yep.
what can we expect from you in the future? Let's say a year from now. Where do you want to be a year from now?
I wanna be in Cake International.
Ooh, well, I'll see
Yeah.
you here, girl.
Yeah. So that's one of my goals. I wanted to achieve it this year, but I don't think that it's. I mean, it's. I don't know yet, but so far, this probably will happen next year. And I mean, I've been doing a couple TV shows. Obviously, I would love to do some specific shows, but I mean, it don't happen. It's okay. It's like we say, like we just put the universe out to work in the hands as well.
That's it.
But
That's it. Yeah.
it just be more as an instructor and to teaching more, to have more classes, and that's my goal. And maybe 5 years I can be a judge.
But why
One.
not? Of course.
Yep.
You will.
Yep.
I'm sure you will, Mike. I'm sure you will. And I really,
Yeah.
really, really hope to see you here in Cake International. Maybe
Yeah,
this
that will be
year, maybe
awesome.
next year, but
Yeah.
I just want to hug all my beautiful cake
I
friends that I
know.
don't hug. That's all I want to do.
I know.
Yeah.
That
and
will be
see your
awesome. But
beautiful
yeah,
competition there. Ooh, that will be awesome. That will be awesome.
yeah.
And you let me know because I might find you a teaching post there as well.
Right? That will be
Let me know in
amazing.
advance if you're coming because I
Of
know people we
course.
can talk to.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sure.
You know
For
what? That's how things should be.
yeah.
There is a friend last year in Miami. There was a friend from Mexico, Laura
Mhm.
Reyes. I don't know if you know her. Uh,
Yeah. I mean,
she
yeah, I
was
know who she is. Yes.
yeah, she was nominated last year for Racing Star Mexico,
Hmm.
and then she came for the awards, obviously, to Miami. And I was like, "What are you doing?" She was, "No, no, just no. Let me just find you some demo, something to do."
Put
So
me to
yeah,
work.
yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
contacted her with some like people, and then she was so happy doing demos, and I was like, "Oh, I never thought that." I was like, "That's that's what I will love somebody uh, could do for me, right? I did myself. It's okay."
Yeah. No, no, it's true. It's true. I always said that one of the reasons Cake Friends started, besides the pandemic and all of these things, it's because I
Mhm.
thought I want to do for others what nobody
Mhm.
did for me.
Yeah.
It's just a window, an opportunity. You never know who you can talk to,
Exactly.
who you can
Exactly. Exactly.
recommend, and how big the ripple effect of that can be in another person.
Mhm.
So yeah, I will be delighted if you're coming. Let me know in advance because I will be delighted to, if I can,
Thank you.
to put you in contact with some people to give you this opportunity.
Perfect. Thank
Talking about, so I forgot. No, I had it here in my notes, but I got distracted talking to
you.
you. In your achievement, because that's one thing that I find so cool, and I don't know if I would be able to do it. Is like you have been in TV shows
Yeah.
that showcase. You have been in competition TV shows. Is that correct, Maite?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
In competition.
the
Yeah.
last one you wear is "Bake It Till You Make It,"
You
right?
make it. Yeah.
Was it a
So
competition show or was it a bit different?
no. This was a docu series.
Oh,
So I had cameras cameras following me in like a couple shows for a couple months, and they were showing in my house. They were filming, just my art. So how we do
okay.
it. So try to show people a little behind the scenes,
Yeah.
the what it takes to put a competition piece on the table.
Mm,
Because it's not
yeah.
easy. And then honestly, I always say, I mean, it's nice to have awards and medals and prizes, but as long as you put your piece on the table or you send your pictures on and online,
Yeah.
um, I mean, you're a winner because
Oh,
there is
yeah.
hundreds of people that I know. There was a show here in San Antonio in 2019
Mm-hmm.
that there was like 100 people signed for the competition, and it's just 50 people show up with
Wow.
pieces.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like just show. So whatever you have, it's a commitment with yourself more
Yes.
than other things.
Especially that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's a sense of
that's
accomplishment. Like I said before, I competed I took a piece for Cake
mhm.
International last year. It was so stressful for me. It was, I mean, it was a whole month that I don't recommend to anyone, the month that I was working on that piece, because I second guessed everything that I was doing.
Oh, believe me, girl. I
I was so in
I've
my
been working
head.
for
Yeah.
I've
I
been
mean,
working, yeah, for the past 2 months. 2 months I've been working in my pieces for Austin,
yeah.
and every single movement I was like, this is not enough. This is not enough. This is
uh,
bad. This, oh my goodness, it's
yeah.
awful.
It is.
But
It is
already
so
finished.
stressful. But
Yeah.
the funny thing, like I said before, when I finish, funny because when I finish, I said, okay, this is the first and the last time I do this. But it's funny because it's a lie. Next year I will be doing. This year I will be doing
Oh yeah.
something. Even
Yeah.
if it's a cookie, I'm gonna be doing something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the funny thing is, uh, I was very stressed with the piece. I was very stressed with everything that was going on, and I don't know if you remember the story, but my luggage got lost on the trip,
Yes,
and
yes.
then my stress moved from the piece to the luggage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So the piece was, I looked at the piece and said, you know what? I don't care. It's just I'm here.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then, and after that is off of the judges, and after that is off of
it,
how they feel, how the day goes,
yeah.
how they how
And
they
then when I
see
put the piece
art.
in, and that's what you were mentioning, when you put that piece in the table and you move away,
Yep.
it's like, and you look around,
Okay,
it's like,
bye.
I'm competing with people from all over the world. I'm here. I did it. I don't care the result.
Exactly.
I don't care about the result. I'm just glad that I
Yeah.
did it. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and it's up now. You see, it's up to the judges because you don't know if they gonna get your vision, if they I don't know have another thing on mind,
Yeah.
and so it happens daily with the customer. So
Yeah.
like oh yeah, I want this cake. Oh, and then you think oh yeah, we can do this and this and this, and the customer is like yeah 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 yeah. And then when you finish the cake, it's like this is not what I visioned. This is a oh my goodness, you know
Yeah.
even over the same idea that is different. So it's just
Yeah. It
put,
is
put,
true.
put
It
something on the
is true.
table and you're going to be fine.
Oh yeah, it's a big sense of accomplishment, and
Yeah.
it's great. And going back, I was going to ask you when you were talking about the show. How was it having a camera crew around you all the
Yeah,
time?
I know.
How's it
You get,
feeling?
you get used to it. So you get used to it. The first time I did a little bit of like a show, like local show before I came.
Uh-huh.
A friend who's been doing like production in Monterrey. She has this idea, but it was just a YouTube channel, It
Okay.
was a YouTube project. They're
Okay.
still there. And when I did my first show, that it was in 2020, uh, holiday war
Hmm.
season 2. No, I feel like good because it's like okay, trusting in your skills again, trusting in what you do, trusting in yourself, and then just do it,
Yeah.
and then that's it. And then yeah, you can used to it. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know if I don't know. I just think about in the competitions live. I just think about the pressure on the time and
yeah,
everybody watching, and
yeah.
yeah, if you have a meltdown in the middle of that, it's like ah,
Oh yeah, believe me. And the last show that I cannot talk about right now,
no,
but I I went through like the whole emotions in a person. I was mad, I was sad, I was worried, I want to cry, I want to quit.
yeah.
Every single emotion went to my body
Oh
that
my
day. So
god, oh my god. But the result
yeah,
was good, I'm sure.
I mean we accomplished, we finished the piece,
Good,
and that's it.
good. Well,
And
that was
that's
the
it.
result. There you go. We
Yeah,
cannot wait to
yeah,
see that one
that's it.
too. We cannot wait to see that one too. Maite, now one final question that has this is like a game question that I ask for everyone when they come into the show.
Uh-huh.
If you could make a cake for anyone, dead or alive, that you admire, who would that person be, and what kind of cake would you make?
Okay. I've been thinking a lot in my dad lately.
Oh,
He passed away 9 years ago, and he was an amazing craftsman
oh,
person in jewelry. He was a jewelry man. I don't know how you say it. He made jewelry,
jewelry.
for
Yeah,
40,
a jewelry
yeah,
maker.
jewelry. But it
Okay.
was like from scratch. So he was doing the wires and the plugs, and then he was drawing the designs.
Yeah.
These fancy Cartier designs,
Yes.
super. He was doing that.
Oh,
So he was
beautiful.
doing that kind of work. And I was always step on the side of her workbench. I was just always like with him, like watching him just doing,
Watching and learning.
Some, yeah, and sometimes he has like this project and he was like just cleaning the tables, and then putting everything away. But it was like the squirrel, it was just running inside, and I just remember that he suddenly is like stopped and it was like I know how to do it now. And he started working and
Oh, that's
whatever
awesome.
project, you know.
Yeah.
So honestly, my creativity and my craft and everything is in my dad's DNA that he passed to me.
I'm
And
sure.
my mom is here visiting me for a couple of weeks already, and then we talk about my dad and how fast the time passed. You know, it's 9 years already. And she was like, he will be happy. And I was thinking, like, he will be happy watching me having all these accomplishments. So my cake will be for my dad.
Oh,
I don't
lovely.
know, maybe.
Ah,
And
he's
then he
proud.
loves
He's
music.
watching you and he's
Yeah.
proud. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of
And
that.
then he loves music, maybe some instrument or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I got goosebumps when that started. That's
Yeah.
lovely. Well, maybe you have an idea for your Cake International piece in there. There you
Oh yeah, right? Yeah, it means a lot. I mean,
That will
I
be so
try
nice.
to I try that all my competition pieces have a meaning. I mean,
Have a
something.
story. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess that's what in at the end you could have like a perfect technique and
Yeah,
but if the
yeah,
piece doesn't give you that feeling, if
feeling.
there's no
Yeah,
feeling behind what you're doing, it's just another piece, right? You have
yeah.
to have that.
It's just a waste of chocolate for nuts.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, just eat
Yeah,
it. That's it.
yeah.
And that's it. That's lovely,
I
Mike.
mean, I feel that's why the art the cake competition should be
Yeah.
should express more art. I mean, it's good technique, blah blah blah, but yeah, show
No,
people
I
another.
hear you. It's not just about the technicalities. What the piece tells you. What my
Yeah.
competition piece. Their pictures. If people want to see it, they're in my
Mm-hmm. Wait. Yeah.
social media. It was very funny, very cute because it was based on an illustration, but it has a lot of life, no? And
Yeah.
for me, one of the biggest awards I got on that weekend was a lady that came up to me from the audience. They were just looking around, and she
Mm-hmm.
saw that I was so proud taking the pictures of the results, and and she's like, "Is that your piece?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Uh-huh.
You know what? I just moved. She just moved from London to Birmingham, and she was considering
Uh-huh.
competing, but she was not sure because she thought her skill was not so good. But
No.
she said, "Your piece, the little girl in your piece, it's so
Uh-huh.
fearless that she remind me of me, and because of your piece,
Oh.
I'm competing next year." I was like,
Oh my goodness.
I
Yeah,
said,
that
"That's
was
the
your award.
biggest award you can give me this weekend. I don't care about the
Exactly.
bronze, the gold, or whatever. I care about
Yeah.
you. Thank you so much." And
Yeah.
it's because of the feeling that piece showed to
Yeah.
the person. And your pieces
Exactly.
are magical. They have so much movement. If you haven't seen
Mm-hmm.
Maythe's work, that I'm sure you have, but if you haven't seen it, go check it out in her page because there is so much movement, so much depth in the eyes of the bust cakes that she does. Um,
Mm-hmm.
there's it's live in there, and that is
Live. Live.
beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And I
Thank
just
you.
have to say something for the people listening. You don't know this, but Maite is talking to me, and she's working right now. At the same time, she's not just
Yeah.
sitting down looking pretty
No.
talking to me. She's
No.
making, what are you making right now?
This is like a beehive and already
She's,
made all
I
this.
mean, she's hands on fondant right now while she's talking to me. I can see the kitchen in
Yeah.
the back. I can see the people passing
Yeah, because
by.
I'm at work, so it's
I
like
just
to
love
move your
it
head.
because I'm here
Sorry.
just sitting down talking to Maite, with my hair done and everything else, and there is she working hard while she's talking to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
It's
girl. Yeah,
amazing. It's
girl.
amazing. Maite, just
Thank you.
show the place. I'm gonna take a picture. Just
Hmm.
let me do a screenshot of what Maite is doing. Uh,
Oh,
let me
wait.
just
Let me clean the camera because
okay.
it's
Just
all
because
dirty from.
I need to. Where are you? You're here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need to record this moment. This is
Uh,
great. Okay. There you are. Perfect.
working.
Only on this is going to be on the podcast banner for this show. This is great. This is great. It has been such a joy having you here with me
Thank you,
today
Chris.
and with us. I can only wish you all the best in the world, the best luck in the world, many success with everything that's coming up
Thank
for
you.
you. I cannot wait where else we're gonna hear about you in the future. You're gonna keep rocking it, and I really hope that you come to Cake International so we can hug you
Me too.
here.
Me too.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a
Thank
pleasure.
you so much. Thank you
There
so
is something, there is something that you like not too often talk about.
much.
Besides, like, oh yes, I use this technique and this technique. No, no, no. It's like how you make you feel.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what? So it's good. It's good. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. I'm the one who thank you. And remember, if you're listening to this episode and you want to know more about Maythe and about her work, I'm going to be leaving all of the links here in the description
Hmm.
of the episode, as well as her upcoming classes. This episode will be airing before the class on April 4th. Is that correct? April
Hmm.
4th, Maythe?
Yep.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so you can find the information there as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sweet Maite. Big kisses to you and to
Thank you.
all my friends listening. As always, stay safe and stay creative. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. My sweet, sweet friend, if you liked this episode, if you love this podcast, I will kindly ask you to leave me a started review, whatever you're listening to this episode that is available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and I think a couple of other ones. But in any of those, just leave me a review, leave me a couple of stars or 5 stars if you like it. So people will find this episode, the algorithm would put it out there, and more of our K community will benefit from it. Share it with your friends. Download the episode and share them. Share them on your social media and tag me because I will answer you back. Of course, I will. And send me comments, send me your review, send me your feedback. Even if you don't agree with anything that I say, I would love to hear your opinion. You can find me in any of my social media accounts. I will be leaving the links here on this episode description. I'm on Facebook as The Art Cake Experience. I am on Instagram at Christina_The Art Cake Experience. Or you can even find me on YouTube, my YouTube channel, The Art Cake Experience channel. So thank you so much for listening. And please leave me your review and leave me your comments and your feedback. I would love to hear what you have to say about any of this episode.